And there we go again. It's game number 3 of the start of the semi-series. FAB5 versus neXt, please. neXt, please took already 2 games. The last one was really close, I have to say. Like, I mean, they had the advantage all the time, farming-wise, XP-wise, and also doing a lot less mistakes. But it was, I don't know, the draft was in that way that it could have gone any direction just by one team making a mistake. And I hope we just see another game just like this, or even closer, because it was really amazing. And for the sake of not having this finish 3-0, I just hope FAB5 is gonna win one now, so we can keep casting and have a nice grand final here. Anyway, let's hop into the draft.
Yeah, we see once again, like every other game, my god, almost the identical bans, Lycan as well as Invoker taken out by FAB5, leaving Ember Spirit and Doom to be taken out by neXt, please. So Ancient Apparition is the possibility for neXt, please, if they want to pick it up, or if they want to go for the Batrider once again, that's always a possibility. But nope, Ancient Apparition too strong to pass up on. So they go for that, and FAB5 now, they themselves have the Batrider possibility, or something like a Dazzle Centaur, which actually isn't the style of FAB5 at all.
Yep, no, it doesn't really fit in their style, but I mean, they're 2 games down. They have to come up with something new. I mean, last game was close and everything, but after all, I really think the game was decided simply by the amount of mistakes each team does. Like that last big mistake of the Invoker getting caught out farming the Ancients like from behind, that's like, it should not happen. Like at the time of the game where everything can fall apart with just one pick-off, you should just not get caught out alone. It was not really worth it getting like what 200, 300 gold from the Ancients for the sake of losing the base, especially if you know you don't have a buyback. He was the one that got baited out with the buyback just before that, so it was kinda a crucial mistake there. But we see a Clockwork Shadow Shaman.
Yeah, it's FAB5. I mean, they sure love the Clockwork and they have had huge success with it. And the Shadow Shaman is a really strong hero as well. Last 2 games, I think, neXt please had it for themselves, so FAB5 probably hoping to get some success of that hero as well. But neXt please, they go for the Rubik, so Batrider completely overlooked in this matchup.
Yep, definitely. It's actually interesting that he's being overlooked at, but I think as a third pick we're gonna see some sort of initiation. I mean, maybe neXt please even gonna save it up. So far we saw a couple bad riders coming out by neXt please. I don't think they will give it up, but before that there's the second ban rotation, so I think FAB5 they say like, hey guys, we got the Clockwork, let's just ban out the Batrider.
Yeah, I think so. It would make sense to ban it because neXt please, they don't have the offlaner, so maybe even take the Centaur out together with the Batrider. Or Nyx Assassin is a possibility, and it's really annoying if you have the AA Nyx Assassin combination against you, but they ban out the Weaver instead. Wow. Can't say I really saw that ban coming out, especially as they have the Shadow Shaman, who is really good with the shackles against the Weaver.
Yep, the Weaver ban. Interesting. Very interesting. And yeah, the viewers have to know, when I say interesting, it means it's unusual. Like, it's not really interesting, it's just interesting for the fact that me as a caster, I see, I don't know, 30 games sometimes a day, and I'm like, okay, this is like schematic 1, 2, 3 drafts just going according to meta, like you can go up and down the stats and everything's just coming and go. And I say interesting when something is coming that I didn't expect, and that Weaver, I didn't expect this one.
Yeah, I didn't really see it all that much, and the Storms were getting banned as well, so FAB5, they go for the Luna. They have 2 pushing heroes. The Nature's Prophet still hasn't been picked up, although I don't think it will either, at least not for FAB5. They already have the Clockwork to go in the offlane position. So neXt please.
I like it. Look what's coming out there, the Luna. But today, by the way, if you look at it, at all the Lunas we casted today, we haven't seen a real big one yet. And I'm talking about a Luna with like Butterfly, Satanic up, then maybe a Dazzle in the background. I mean, we saw today already one combination like Dazzle, Luna, but like there they didn't manage to get like the Satanic up on the Luna, and it was against the Lone Druid game. So I really want to see a really big Luna, a Luna where you just run by the claves bouncing around.
Well, he's always nice, but it takes quite some time unless you get like the superior early game, get loads of farms, stack up ancients, get all the outer towers, and so on. It actually takes like 40 minutes for the Luna to hit that super hard carry point otherwise. But next, please, they do pick up the Nature's Prophet now.
Yeah, that's really nice. So Nature's Prophet, we have a global presence. Of course, he can be anywhere within a couple seconds. We have the split push coming out. Of course, also the lucky bounces of Nature's Prophet ultimate, which we also saw here in the Star Ladder, like having a huge impact, sneaking a lot of kills. Like, to be honest, last game, with all this 100 HP escapes, we could have seen so many kills for Nature's Prophet there if he was on the pitch, but unfortunately he wasn't. But this time, I mean, we have Ancient Apparition looking for kills on a range basis. We have the Nature's Prophet ultimate, so there's not really time to escape with low HP because one of those two heroes might get you. Oh, and FAB5, they go greedy again. A double core build.
Yeah, it's... Well, I like it just for the fact that Shadow Fiend is awesome. And of course, it does give them a ton of late game. And this time around, the Luna and the Shadow Fiend, they get relevant earlier than a Spectre does, I think. And of course, them being ranged heroes, they can just... At least the Shadow Fiend, I mean, Luna, sure, she is a ranged hero, but she still has to go into melee range almost to get the right clicks done.
I'm just laughing at our followers. They're like, I'm just following if this team wins. And then the other comes, I'm just following if the other team wins. I'm like, okay, as a caster, so what am I doing now? Like, I'm gonna lose a follow either way. For me personally, I just hope, like, I have to be honest, like, as a caster, usually you have to be unbiased, of course, but right now, just for the sake of not having this a 3-0, I hope FAB5 wins one game, or may the best win after all, but I just hope that we're gonna cast more, because these two teams, they have both the potential to be great, they both deserve a spot in the Pro Series of Star Ladder. I'm definitely sure about that, they can do well there. So, but anyway, let's not dwell in Twitch chat whatsoever. The Shadow Fiend is coming out, and to be honest, this is quite a problem for me, because at the Ancient Apparition, I don't know, it's like he's gonna have a problem early on. Like, he has to rush that BKB, it has to come out really, really fast. And what surprises me even more is that neXt, please, in their second ban rotation, they took out the neXt. I mean, they just played a game where a neXt was at 35 minutes, almost 6 slotted if you count the ages in. And why not taking it? I mean, they could have picked it. I don't think that FAB5 planned on taking an AX. It doesn't look like it. So they have a global carrier with the Nature's Prophet who would be Infest Bomb number 1. They could pick now with the 4th pick, Puck. I mean, the Storm Spirit was already out, but the Puck could have been an option as well. It would have fit in. So they could have just, you know, copy-paste to Reno their old draft. With some adjustments, of course.
Yeah, maybe those some adjustments wouldn't have fit the lifestealer in it. Or, well, it's not like I think they wanted to go for the Mirana because they took quite some time, only 3 seconds left of the bonus time actually, to figure out the Mirana pick. I mean, it's a decent enough with the arrow, Clockwork, usually an easy target because he just cogs himself in. And if they catch the Shadow Fiend with the arrow, that's going to be so crucial. But, I mean, FAB5, they did go for the Shadow Fiend, but they are the dire side, and usually it's so much better on the Radiant because the Shadow Fiend can rotate into the jungle, stack that up, and farm that much easier.
Yeah, but right now I also see opportunity for FAB5 because the cores they have, they are definitely heavier than anything that is right now in neXt Please Gaming's setup. Because there is the Mirana starting out with very, very low base damage. She needs quite some items to hit as heavy as the Shadow Fiend. Like, if she's getting caught off guard without a leap whatsoever, or like even the shackles, that is so much damage incoming. And now they also get the Visage, the Soul Assumption burst on Nature's Prophet, Rubik AA, easy kills, and yeah, they round their draft up with a Templar Assassin. And this is another hero who needs quite something to work out, but of course the TA has the potential to snowball. And FAB5, if they don't prevent the TA from snowballing, the game is fast over. But if the TA doesn't find the significance in the game, this is definitely something I would count FAB5 in. They have a greedy double core. If they get it through, eventually, we look at like 35, 40 minutes, and I'd say this is a safe win for FAB5. But they have to get it through. This is, of course, the requirement for this. But, long story, let's go for the introduction. We have I go again for the people I know. Blomst is on the Luna. Emily is on the Rasta. Heading towards the offlane is Kyubashi again, the typical offlaner. And Gimli is playing the Visage, and top is in mid. And I always love to say this, top is in mid. I wish they had another player who is bot. I could say like bot is top, top is mid, and then they need someone else with the name bottom who is actually playing safe lane. So I could say bottom is top, top is mid, and so on. Anyway, maybe I'm just the only one who finds this funny.
No, it's really funny to listen to as well when you say it. But anyway, for next, please, on the Radiant side, looks like they're gonna go aggressive tri-lane with Red Light on the Mirana. Illusion is playing the Ancient Apparition and District 12 on his Rubik, leaving Kiano once again on the mid lane, but this time taking up the Templar Assassin, and the last one will be Synergy on the Nature's Prophet safe lane.
Yep, and he's just chilling, he's just sending the trees now to the runes. So far there's just 2 wards coming out. One is of course the protective ward against whatever is coming here. Maybe they expect a tri lane, but it's pretty unlikely. This is gonna be an aggressive try, so I don't know. This ward won't spot out too much. Like the other ward is giving total vision here into the lane up to the tower, but yeah, this is the interesting part. Like those sneaky bastards, again, the same position like we saw it already in 2 games of them. Like they always wait there, they wait till the Luna comes in, and then, yeah, bad. The lift, plus the cold feet, and if the freeze comes out, maybe the arrow on top of it, that is a first blood on the Luna, so they really have to be careful.
Well, I mean, it's not like the telekinesis is the best setup for the arrow. It's quite low duration on the first level. It's only actually 1.5 seconds on the lift. So, I mean, it might be enough to maybe even get the cold proc, but Luna is really fast with the movement speed. And they have to wait for the lane to push out a little bit more for actually try and attempt the gank.
But they already expect something, because they know the Nature's Prophet is alone in bottom. By the way, already harassing with like a double trained wave, the clockwork. But they know someone is missing on the map. It's definitely not mid, because, well, it might as well also be a mid rotation. But the Luna is smelling the bait. Like this just smells wrong for him.
Yeah, and it's really smart for him to stay back. I mean, I think top might think that he might be the target of the gank as well. It's definitely possible because the Shadow Fiend's so easy to gank her early on. But then again, this lane is so pushed, and Templar Assassin actually taking some tower damage, but has the refraction charges to tank it up.
Yep, and Luna is doing the right thing. She grabbed like level 2.5, and now comes the double pull from the Visage. So this is gonna be a completely denied creep wave, and that means the next creep wave is gonna reach the tower where the Luna can start getting the farm. So we look in the mid, because like, yeah, they gave up this like little, I don't know, trick of theirs. So we look in the mid, and there we have like an 8-4 on the Templar Assassin and a 5-2 on the Shadow Fiend. But the Shadow Fiend, he's gonna be soon level 4, and that means the more souls he has, the harder he hits. Not necessarily on the Templar Assassins, but for the last hit.
Yeah, it's really hard actually to outlast hit a Shadow Fiend who has his souls maxed out. But of course, then again, it's hard to outlast hit a Templar Assassin with refraction bonus damage as well. So it's kind of even, and neither hero actually should get the kill if they play it correctly. So it's just a farm war in the mid lane.
Yep, definitely. And I don't know, like I smell already the first blood coming out here somewhere in this tri lane. Like this is like oil on paper, and just to ignite that spark here. Yeah, just one little, yeah, like seriously, like one step forward and it's just going bad in one direction.
It definitely is kind of intense here. It's a tri-lane versus tri-lane. It's actually quite surprising that they haven't exchanged like one single spell or right-click almost.
Yeah, and I mean the Ancient Apparition went for the right-click potential with the Chilling Touch, so it's kind of a downside, because if they now engage, there's no cold feet, and that means the Ancient Apparition, he needs to ding level 2. That would give them the advantage. Like, Mirana can go for a 1-1-1 build, and the Ancient Apparition getting 2, that means they get the Cold Feet proc, the arrow into Starfall, and leap if necessary away. So Mirana is now level 3, and now the Ancient Apparition needs level 2, and I think then they have the upper hand. Because what's coming here? Like, there is only the Hex and the Shackle, level 1 Soul Assumption, because the Visage was just side pulling. So yeah, I think they have the upper hand next if they go for it.
Well, yeah, it's actually looking really good for them across the map if you just purely look at the last hits.
Yep.
Because they're leading on every single lane pretty much. Although this tri-lane, there's so much potential burst coming out from FAB5 with the Soul Assumption, Lucent Beam, as well as the Ether Shock from the Shadow Shaman, which hasn't even been skilled at the moment. So I guess no burst damage from that hero, at least not before a few levels. If he had gone for the level 2 in Ether Shock with the Soul Assumption, level 2 Lucent Beam, level 2 Ether Shock, that would have been like one hero dead already.
Yep. I mean, at the moment, like the last hits definitely favor neXt, but it's not that significant. It's something that can anytime be lost if there's like the first blood on a lane and then they capitalize on it. So, I mean, 13 versus 25, the offlane, like the Nature's Prophet, are definitely doing a good job. But like, also the Luna, I mean, Luna, oh god, they go on her.
Yeah, they might get the kill finally. Chilling Touch, right click damage coming out as well. The Starstorm did do a double bounce and red light on the Mirana, gets the first blood, finally.
Yeah, finally, I guess, yeah. But I don't know, like, this wasn't unexpected. Like, the Luna knew that they're waiting just for this. And the funny thing, this was even without Cold Feet. Cold Feet wasn't even needed there. Like, if she got away with like 20 HP or something, that would have been still the Cold Feet by the Ancient Apparition, who already got Brown Boots now. This is more than the Luna has. So Luna farm, again, not working out. She's 3 and 0. I don't know. And the Nature's Prophet? What? Oh my god, my mouse.
Yeah, he's going for the kill.
Yeah,
one more
he's
right
acting.
click, that's all he needs. He doesn't get it, and he's going for the TP out. Will there be a stop? No better result, no nothing.
No, but at the same
top lane,
time,
Ancient Apparition kills off the Visage. Shadow Shaman gonna fall as well. Nice sleep by Red Light. Will there be a Lucent Beam though? The Chilling Touch gets used as well. Ancient Apparition gonna man fight the Luna. The
no,
supports
he's
can't
missing
come
the
in.
hit. He's missing the hit. He didn't right click.
Oh god. There's
Oh,
the arrow
there's the
flying
arrow.
in. It is gonna miss though. But they're going back in. Salve was up at all. Bloms. One more right click will finish the job. AA actually gets it with the Cold Feet damage. Triple kill for the AA.
What
This
a
tri-lane.
misplay. That was a misplay by the Luna, big time. Like, he actually thought the AA is gonna die to the creep hits, but like he barely survived like about 30 HP or so, and then he salved up. Like, all he needed to do was a right click, but yeah, I don't know. Seems like the boys are pretty tired at the moment. So this is 4 and 0 on the kill score. The tri-lane absolutely working out, just as I predicted. Like, just by the draft, by the abilities they have early game, this tri-lane is just working better. I mean, the only good thing is, and the only thing they have to hope for is, in mid it's kinda okay-ish, 34 to 24. I mean, the TA has the upper hand, but now let's see how the Shadow Fiend is doing. He got like 3 points in Necromastery, so 28 souls to go for. And
Well,
oh god, Nature's Prophet got the first tier 1, absolutely uncontested. Clockwork, level 6. Well, with the level 6 they could actually do something.
they need to do something as well. If they can get like one wipe on the Radiant side tri-lane, that would do so much for the Luna to actually try and come back to this game, because currently he's sitting on 11 last hits and 2 deaths. He has like, he doesn't even have boots.
No, it's definitely not working. But yeah, I mean, now she should buy up the boots. She definitely needs that. So, but then again, the arrow is, yeah, just 1 point in it. But now the arrow is flying. Should have
Hits the Luna as well. Are they gonna go for the illusions? Goes with the Cold Feet. The right clicks are coming in. There's the Hex onto the Mirana. Hookshot as well. Even the Shadow Fiend is there. The Shackles going out onto Illusionist. Mirana leaps, but he can't get out. He kills off the Visage. Falls down to the Shadow Fiend. Right click synergy coming in as well. But the battery assault is gonna kill him. He gets at least top beforehand.
It's a free for free, and again, neXt being so lucky, like the Mirana finishing off with very low HP, the Visage, the Nature's Prophet, just before he died, finished off the Shadow Fiend. So, like, this luck neXt has to escape with like 50 to 100 HP. FAB5 just doesn't have this luck. It's really unfortunate, to be honest, for those guys. So many times they just, I don't know, get an even trade or even a worse trade because of this like last hit luck.
Calculated, man.
Yeah, it's all calculated. Of course, it's all planned.
Yeah, I mean, it's somewhat luck, maybe somewhat misplaced by FAB5 for actually not committing to the actual kills. They're like, oh, we got the kill anyway, let's switch targets.
Yep, and the
And
Nature's
suddenly they
Prophet,
don't have it.
like, he's gonna be happy. This is the second tower going on his account, so he's a happy Nature's Prophet. 1,100 gold. The Moonlight
use the
Shadow's
Moonlight
coming
Shadows.
out.
Ice
Oh.
Blast is flying mid, but unfortunately doesn't hit anybody.
The
But oh,
Luna.
Luna might be in big trouble. There's the Sprout up into the arrow from Mirana. Starstorm as well will grab the kill.
Yeah, very easy one. The first Moonlight, as usual, just leading to something. Either a proper escape or something else. So there's the D-Ward coming out in the mid, and the Rasta actually has to care. Like, if there's a lift up on him, he will die to that TA. He's level 8. Just the full refraction damage would come up. Like, the melt into the refraction damage, that would just be sick. He has 720 HP only.
Yeah, it would just eat through the Shadow Shaman. It'd actually eat through almost anybody. Only the Clockwork actually would survive that duo, I think.
Yep, pretty much. And it's not just the melt damage that would come. I mean, once you're lifted with the Rubik, you can also expect that there's the Fate Bolt coming in. And he actually went for a 2-3 build. That means you have 210 damage coming on top of that.
Oh, Arrow top lane does miss. Unfortunately, otherwise the Ice Blast combination, it was a nice thought, but Lucent Beam onto the Mirana, he's tanking things up. He has to leap away, but Starstorm gets the kill on the Mirana, or on the Luna rather. Mirana does go down to the Shadow Rays off top.
Yep. Talking about the influence of the Nature's Prophet, he's not even there, but he brought the Luna in the HP range to get the kill, and that means, well, Mirana for a Luna trade, it's not bad for neXt because, I mean, they just have to disable the core, so that's pretty much it. At the moment, Templar Assassin absolutely uncontested. He's ready to snowball at any, like, whenever he wants to. The funny thing is, he went for a Yasha instead of a Dagger Rush, so he's going for a solid build, let's say it like this.
Yeah, well, I think if he went for the Blink Dagger, he would be quite squishy, even with the refraction charges, if she jumps in. And with the Yasha, can just chase heroes down as well.
Oh,
just,
God.
yeah, going for more solid damage output, I guess, like you said.
The Nature's Prophet, level 9, on, like, he was in the safe lane there, 2 towers and the highest level with the Shadow Fiend now. It's...
I like that the Luna is level 5. Still, no boots. Are you kidding me? Almost 11 minutes in. All she has is a Ring of Aquila. Now boost of speed picked up. They're gonna turn it around now with the boots.
Yeah. The problem is at the moment that FAB5, they need so much more farm. They need to get the farm going on the Luna. But like, if neXt wants to, they can go for tier 2. Like a double Treant Wave, and they don't have anything to defend it unless the Shadow Fiend rotates in and races them away. But
and that's exactly what he does.
Yeah, well, but...
And actually, the only good thing for Fabulous 5 is that the Shadow Fiend actually is farming quite nicely. I mean, he's closest in net worth to anybody on neXt, but him being that close is really good because there's 3 towers down for the Radiant, and Mirana might find the Shadow Shaman. No, it doesn't look like it.
No, it's too far under the tier 1, but...
Goes for the arrow, dodged.
Close one. Really
yeah, I really thought actually he might go for it.
Yeah, the level 4 Starstorm would just kill him, like, seriously. Like, 2 points into the arrow, that's, I don't know, more than 200, and then the Starstorm, that would be definitely more than 400, 1 right click, and yeah, that's that Shadow Shaman anytime.
Oh, arrow mid lane, gonna miss, but there's the Ice Blast coming in, he's gonna go down in him, but there's the Hex, Shackle as well with the Serpent Wars, Lucent Beam, 1 raise, and Mirana gets the leap, but goes down anyway.
Yeah, oh, but the Shadow Shaman, no, it's not going down, not the Shadow. Okay, so they are thankful for this. Shadow Shaman getting 281 gold from that Mirana.
Yep. Mirana just going so deep, looking for those solo kills. Unfortunately, the arrows, they just don't hit, and because they don't, he just goes in, overextends. Even if he does get the kill, like on the Luna before, doesn't amount to much. But oh, mid lane top 5 gonna get slowed down. He had the haste rune, but the telekinesis Ice Blast will miss synergy. Nice Sprout. He can't run out even with the haste rune. He will fall down to this.
Yeah. He doesn't even turn around, go for some races before he dies. He was still hoping that he might get out because the Sprout is only level 1, so short duration, but still, like... Oh well, the Shadow Shaman now stopped in farm, and as you already said, he's on 4th place in net worth. We look at 6.4, 6.4, 5.6, and the next one there for FAB5 is on 4.7. This is how bad it is, and while all this is happening in mid, like the Nature's Prophet, supported by ETA, they're just making this tower look really bad.
Yeah, the push is just so damn strong coming out, and the Ice Blast constantly spammed, and Visage actually goes down to the Ice Blast.
Yep.
But the Familiars, Ancient Apparition, hookshot, it gets the kill as well. But what got stolen? That's the hookshot for Rubik.
Yep, that's a nice tier for the Rubik. So Initiation, the next one, they really have to be careful. I mean, 11 and 6, I wouldn't call this game over, but like FAB5, they need to I don't know. The problem is there's so much damage already coming out just by the level. I mean, we look at the Nature's Prophet. He just dinked level 2. So this is a level 2 Wrath of Nature coming out. A Ice Blast who is soon...
Moonlight Shadow?
Oh. Yep, it's coming out. And they might actually find the Rasta. That poor guy.
Hit the arrow. Oh, he eats it as well. There's the leap coming out. Meld hit. Gets the kill. My
You can't even
God.
say who killed it first, because I think the second impact of the Starfall would have killed him, but the melt just was pretty much faster, so he would have died either way. And now, oh, the Luna actually, no, I mean, he won't die from an Ice Blast, but if this was a level 2 Ice Blast with a Ghanem Scepter, that might have been a kill. So yeah, we look at 2 towers left for FAB5, and the farm on the Luna is just, and I have to say it is just pathetic. Like, it's really bad. She got so blocked out of this game. It's like, man, the offlane, even the supports on the other side, like, everybody has more farm than the Luna. It's not even funny.
He definitely isn't, man. Oh, Requiem of Souls, actually, no, he just got brought down.
And I didn't even see this one. This
Yeah,
was...
it happened
wow,
so fast.
he got the initiation there, even without the Blink Dagger. Okay. Now, yeah, they just swap mid. There's a Train Wave coming, and yeah.
Okay, oh, hookshot coming in. Synergy might fall down, but the hookshot in return into the arrow from Mirana. Clockwork will escape because Mirana doesn't have the mana actually to go for the Starstorm. But this counter hookshotting from the Rubik, so
yeah, that
fun.
was really nice. He was just about to cast the cogs, and they would have actually been cogged in, but yeah, the counter hookshot definitely helping. But Rubik stole something else now. No, actually, he keeps the hookshot, but he has to take a new spell because the hookshot won't be enough. Now the Ice Blast, well, 2 people getting hit by it, but I don't know. They're just nagging on the towers. The funny thing is, so far neXt didn't manage to bring like all their stuff in alignment, like Nature's Prophet Ultimate, Fate Bolt, Starstorm, like the Wrath of Nature. If they bring all this up on like multiple targets, we look at like half a team wipe for FAB5. But so far they've been able to dodge it, or they were just focusing on one target. But if that all aligns at some point, this is just looking evil. And so far, also, neither team is really interested in... Oh my god. Funny. Just the presence, just the TP presence by the Nature's Prophet leads to a panic TP out by the Shadow Fiend. It's nothing he can do. He has to expect that something else is coming, like an arrow, for example. So the TP is like his only solution against this.
Yeah, it's really scary. This Nature's Prophet has been doing so much work. He's been absolutely everywhere where his team has needed him, and thanks to that, the Temporal Assassin now has a Desolator, and the arrow, oh, it doesn't hit the Shadow Shaman, but they spot him out anyway. There's the Hex onto Red Light, actually. Is Mirana
He
baiting
doesn't
this?
get the Shackle, and anyway, the Shackle's also just level 1. Like, he couldn't do much with it, and like while all this is happening, the next tower is about to fall, and the Moonlight Shadow is up as well. There is
The arrow does fly, once again hits a creep just before Kyubashi.
Yep, and that's the tier 1. So the last outer tower just fell 17 minutes into the game. I have to show the graphs, but I don't think we're gonna be happy about it, because we look at 15k gold lead for neXt, and experience wise, again, it's not too huge, like 7k almost, but yeah, like the gold advantage from having all these towers. neXt did not lose a single tower yet. If you look at the HP of the tower, 100%, 100%. Okay, I was just about to say 100%, but no, yeah, we look about at 60%. So Clockwork did at least something on his lane, but yeah, what to tell you? Like, I can just hope they actually, I don't know, turtle this a bit, and then go tower after tower and get this gold in, because they need the tower gold. It's just crazy.
Well, I think they definitely have the potential to turtle with the Shadow Fiend raises. And of course, just a potential team fight with the Requiem of Souls, with the Eclipse, and of course Clockwork going in with the hookshot. And they have smoked up as 4, so they're looking for the pickups.
Sentry ward. Like, I mean, it doesn't spot out the smoke, but still, like, this ward placed here will be dewarded pretty soon.
Oh, they might find the Mirana. There's the Hex to start with Shadow Shaman with the Shackle as well. District Tail comes in, but they get the Mirana. Rubik going down as well. Synergy TPs into his own death. The Ice Blast actually hitting everybody. Kiano goes in with the right clicks. He has to back off because there's no refraction charges. They do lose Synergy, but Visage does go down. Nature's Prophet with the double kill. Necrobook making work, and Keanu comes back in with the massive meld hit.
Oh, but he has no refraction at the moment, like, but the Familiars, unfortunately, no stun left whatsoever, and the wards just got like a glimpse of an attack there. So, we look at a, 4 versus 3. Like 4 for 3.
Oh, Luna survived?
Yep. He actually
Well, well, yeah, so 4 versus 3, it's not the worst, but the way it started, I thought FAB5 is gonna win this fight, but then suddenly, awesome Ice Blast flying in, and of course, Templar Assassin just coming in from the background as well.
Yeah.
The refraction charges got eaten through by the Serpent Ward so fast, though.
Yep, but he did the right thing, like, he focused the Shadow Fiend, because, like, the Nature's Prophet TP'd in there, like, instantly brought the Necrobooks up, but he pretty much landed directly next to the walls and was already cocked in by the Clockwork, but yeah, the TA drove out the Shadow Fiend so fast that, like, yeah, he had to run, and to be honest, the only reason the Nature's Prophet even died was because of the death Requiem of the Shadow Fiend.
I mean, even though the Shadow Fiend doesn't get his ultimate off by channeling, even if he dies, he still does some damage with it. But, I mean, this fight. And now Ice Blast actually is there with an Aghanims as well.
Yeah, this was like aimed for the Luna that was stunned up for a long duration. And now we see, the Nature's Prophet just dewarding with the Treants. And now the Treants just go bottom for the Roshan, or do they? There's another arrow scouting.
Oh, the hookshot comes in long range, catches Keanu, Templar Assassin. He's gonna blow up the Clockwork. Oh god, Illusionist gets the kill, but all the damage really did come from the Templar there. They're going in for more Shadow Shaman, dropping low, has the Shackles, and Keanu currently trapped in the box, and Shackles stolen, Vicious getting held up. They should get the kill. Nice tree and block coming out, oh god.
What a block, like a wall of Treants when you wanna go high ground. But Nature's Prophet tried to be greedy, but he might actually be successful. No, Luna killing the Necrobooks, and the Shadow Fiend survives. There's no Ice Blast like following them to the fountain. So like the 2 cores survive, which is kind of a positive thing. But man, like this hookshot, yes, it hit, but like how far was that away for any way of just following up? And did you see that melt on the Clockwork? Like he lived for, I don't know, that wasn't even a second. He lived for like a split second there. Hookshot, dead.
It was like 1 meld hit plus 1 right click from the Ancient Apparition, and that was death.
Yeah, this is definitely not how it should go.
Oh god, they're even... Well, they were smoked up, or maybe just Moonlight shadowed up, I guess. But nothing comes of it, and there's Aegis on the Mirana, and they can just start low sieging on the towers, I think.
Yeah, no, but it's all about TA. I said it in the draft, like, if you manage with the TA to snowball, there's nothing you can do. And like, with the Desolator, Yasha, and like, 2400 on top of it, the entire thing supported by Face Boots, and of course the Shadow Blade, Shadow Blade. I was like, Shadow Edge? What? Supported by the Shadow Blade, he's just hitting so much. Like, right now with the melt attack, he can pretty much one-shot, or almost one-shot, Clockwork, Rasta, and the Visage, and probably even the Shadow Fiend. I mean, even though he got some HP now with the BKB. But that's all they have, that's the problem. I mean, look, the 2 cores, like, 1 BKB is up on the Shadow Fiend, but that's all, and the Luna has nothing but a casual Orco Club, the drums, and the Aquila. So the only thing she has is a couple of HP, securing that she might even get a nice Eclipse through. But yeah, I think we are looking at a final fight pretty soon. If they manage to break high ground, then there's no return. If they manage to turtle out, well, then we might even see this game going further with a couple mistakes of neXt, maybe a small chance, but yeah.
Well, the only thing is that neXt, they don't actually have a proper initiation. They don't have blink daggers or anybody, so they're relying on hitting a nice Ice Blast or an arrow. So they can't really go in. There's the hookshot onto the Mirana with the power cogs coming out as well. The Necrobook level 3 is there, as is the Eclipse. Red Light actually goes down, but he has the Aegis, he doesn't care.
Oh, they have to go back.
The BKB and District, 1 more right click. Actually, Rocket Flare does get the kill, so the kill of Mirana the second time as well.
Talking about mistakes.
They just got initiated upon, and like I was saying, they don't have the initiation themselves.
Yep,
And of course,
2 heroes down for them, plus the Aegis, so this was, like, on paper just 2 kills, but, like, actually they got the Mirana twice down. Also the leap of the Mirana, I think it went the wrong direction. I don't think he was intentionally leaping into the base. I think this was supposed to be outside the base, but yeah, leap in the wrong direction.
yeah, and actually, oh, Nature's Prophet might be in trouble as well. TP is on cooldown, both the TP scroll
vision.
and his own teleport. Yeah, they finally see him. Oh god.
No vision.
That's fail.
No, wait, they already like used the shadow.
Oh, the Ice Blast coming in does hit the Shadow Shaman. Blomst gets away from it. Wrath of Nature bounces, please. No, it's on cooldown.
Oh, that would be so deadly for the Shadow Shaman, like a full out blast. Oh god, TA.
Oh, one right click came in from Keanu. Is it enough for the Shatter? No, it's not. He needed one more, or the meld right click. There's the Shadow Blade though. He's coming in from behind. Templar says he wants to go. There's the Moonlight Shadows as well. He's running into the center, but he's going for the Luna. One right click more. He doesn't get it, but Synergy comes in with the last right click.
Look at a wall of sentries, and they still can't do anything against the TA.
Oh, hookshot into safety as well, and top 5 getting stunned up, taken down by Kiana. Now they're going for the GG. There's the Starstorm, and Clockwork just blown up monster kill for Kiana. And well, finally they found the kills, and
this is Rax. I mean, look at the buybacks. There's no buyback on the Rasta. No buyback on the Visage. No, actually Visage would have a buyback, but I don't think there is any point in buying back here. Like, Luna will spawn pretty much soon. Maybe it's just one set of Rex. No, they go immediately for the second one. So we look at a pretty fast GG. They could try to defend this now with the Visage buyback, the Rasta coming back, but the problem is the Shadow Fiend. He's 600 gold short. Oh my god.
They need every single hero and every single ultimate as well to actually try to pick the fight. The Eclipse is coming off cooldown, but the meld hits with some right clicks are there. Ice Blast flying as well. A nice hex onto the Templar Assassin, but he's still alive. Eclipse comes out, the Wrath of Nature bounce. 3-man Cogs, wow, they kill off 2. But the Luna does go down, as Visage has to back off as well. Gem is on the ground, but 2 sets of Rex are down nevertheless. And even though FAB5, they're in the game somehow, it's so hard for them.
No, this is, I don't know, this is just now, like before the Rax went down, I would have said, yeah, maybe with a lot of turtle, some mistakes, and neXt showed us that they're also not playing perfectly. Like the first engage into the mid-tier 3 was kind of a disaster, but yeah, then FAB5 got kind of, I don't know, like they had this one little turnaround and then they went outside the base and tried to like get something, but that all led to just more of a disaster. I think they should have just kept turtling the way they did, the way they got those 2 kills. But yeah, now with 2 racks down, I don't see this happening. I just don't see it happening.
Actually, it's quite a few Luna games we've seen now that the Luna just gets shut down.
Yeah.
And isn't able to do like absolutely anything.
That's the problem with the Luna. That's why I always emphasize at the draft, like, yeah, Luna, it's one of the most picked carries and everything, woohoo, but like if you don't get her online with the farm you need, it's just no chance whatsoever. And just look at the TA's farm. It is just incredible. She's 18.6k in net worth. Like the next one, just remotely close to it, is 10k on the Shadow Fiend. This is 8.7k farm difference, and now I don't know.
Clockwork gonna get blown up. One
Look
meld
at
hit
this.
brings him down to less than half HP.
Yep. This was 700 damage, non-crit. Oh wow. This was just the opener crit of the Shadow Blade.
Oh god. This is devastating.
Now
if he only had like a blink dagger now to actually
the
get...
arrow is on the Luna, but no follow-up whatsoever. But like this is the final fight. Like either a miracle happens right now or this is GG.
Oh, Cubashi, there goes one melted as he Clockwork in. Actually, nice force step out by the Ancient Apparition. There's the Requiem of Souls. Doesn't hit much, but Keanu actually might go down, gets hexed up as well. As the refraction up, there's Requiem of Souls from his step. Goes out the Templar, does fall in the end. So a 2-for-1 buyback from the Shadow Fiend. Synergy gonna fall down as well, trying to man fight the Luna. Doesn't get the win. Arrow doesn't hit anything either. BKB popped by the Mirana and he has to back off.
But the Nature's Prophet bought back. Is he TPing in somewhere? And there, the Rubik goes on the Shadow Fiend. Mirana TPing out. Maybe the Rubik dies.
The right clicks are coming in and they will get the kill.
Was that our miracle? Oh my god, no, the
Why?
Furion just
He
flying around
doesn't
a
want
bit.
to go in. He's just toying around with the Shadow
He's just
Shaman.
toying with the Shadow Shaman, yeah.
Yeah, it's excellent fight. They only used buyback on the Shadow Fiend. Yeah. Actually, Shadow Shaman bought back as well.
Excellent fight. No, I sorry, I can't agree with you. Like, that was a hookshot initiation when he was on like 30% HP. This was a Requiem of Soul, Blink Dagger into nothing. Then he was blocked in by the cogs of the Clockwork, who died of the cleave damage of the Psy Blades, and only the buyback of the Shadow Fiend rescued this fight somehow. But this initiation was a horrible one. Like,
Well, it was horrible, but the outcome was totally okay for
It
them.
doesn't matter. The initiation was just pain
No, all
to
that
watch.
matters is the outcome of the fight. Who cares how they initiate it, man?
Okay, yeah, you got the point there. But still, like, it was so painful to see that. I mean, those cogs were supposed to help your team, but like, they ended up locking in the Clockwork. He's just dying of the Psyblade Cleave and also the Shadow Fiend. And now, I mean, you might think this is a success.
Madness. Oh, Bloms gets hit while the Mask of Madness is active. Has to run back to base.
Yep, and this
Yeah,
is
but it was a
hurting.
success. I mean, they didn't almost get any damage on the tier 3 tower, which isn't the case anymore because Kiana just coming in with the right clicks now.
Yep. No, but the problem about this fight, it might have been like a small success, but like all the buybacks come in. Like, if I mean, I have the buybacks right in now, and the only one on the pitch having a buyback is the Visage and the Rubik. And then
Oh, oh.
this is like, yeah. So whoever's going down off the course will pretty much win the next fight. And neXt knows this. They have absolutely map control. They farm up the Ancients. They could go for Roshan if he was up. It still takes a while. What?
Top said, come get some.
No, but seriously, they have complete map control. The only farm top what Luna is getting here is really from whatever is pushing in. Like, I think they got more gold off the Trains of Nature's Prophet than anything else.
Yeah, actually, that might be very well true. And Synergy actually now has a sheep stick as well, so if he wants to go in, they could just go for the GG, although Temper Assassin doesn't have the BKB, but
They go
familiar
for slow
stuns are there,
siege.
there's no refraction charges. Nice force death out though.
And the hookshot missing as well, so there goes the initiation. All they have to do is wait till those wards fade. And now, are you kidding me? Nope. Rocket Flare is now on Rubik. I thought the hookshot again. And
Oh, Bloms gets sheeped up, Luna is gonna go down, Kiana is there, wanted the last hit but couldn't quite get it. They're gonna go for more, Requiem of Souls is about to come out. Only barely just scratches the edge of the Templar Assassin who just runs away. And Telekinesis now up onto the Clockwork, melted onto the Shadow Fiend with another right click. Templar Assassin blows up the Shadow Fiend Visions next to fall. Kyubashi going down as well, and that's finally,
yeah,
most certainly GG.
like, and the Furion is a really good Furion, you know. He doesn't care about that stuff. He's like, guys, look, there's Raxus. Like, let's go for them. Anyway, that means neXt is winning this grand final of the semi-serious Star Ladder with a 3-0. But, I mean, they were definitely a better team, you have to say this. But FAB was close, but I think FAB, they have to work on a couple of mistakes they do. And yeah, when they pick greedy, like this dual core strategy, then I don't know, they have to somehow get Luna, for example, through. neXt has just, I don't know, a better execution of the draft they pick. So therefore they definitely deserve this. Anyway guys, that's it for... Oh my god, I hate my outros. My outros are horrible.